The last time I had to do that was Christmas Eve afternoon. I had to tell a young man in his early 20s that he was positive. He broke down and wept. We were able to hook him up with someone right then and there who was able to kind of talk him through his feelings. I asked him, I kind of checked in on him, how he was feeling. He said, I have to go home in an hour and celebrate Christmas, go to Mass. After Mass is dinner, and later on in the evening, we're going to be opening our presents. And he said, and I have to pretend like there's not a thing wrong.
One of my instincts is to connect people with each other, because no one should feel alone with their diagnosis. They're not the only ones. And everyone who has HIV had that first diagnosis, the one that really blows them away and is very scary. They're not sure what's going to happen, what their life is going to be like, if it's going to end soon. So people need to be in contact with other people to see that they can live with HIV. Definitely. Finding support is the most important thing right away, so you're not alone with your diagnosis. One of the myths is that it's a death sentence, and that used to be more the case. It's not as true anymore. People are learning to take care of themselves, to take their medicine, and to go to the doctor regularly. Also, they're learning to communicate their feelings so they're not stressed out all the time. So those things all help.
Yes. And not just because they're youth and they're gay or youth or they're straight. And AIDS, HIV and AIDS is a situation, is a disease that they're going to, in their lifetime, have to live with, whether it's through a family member, a friend, a work associate. Somewhere along in life, they're going to be, they're going to be felt. They're going to feel it. They're going to be affected by it.
AIDS, HIV, it's scary. It's out there, and a lot of people tend to ignore it. And it can't be ignored, man. It's one fatal decision. 15 seconds of your life, really, to like affect your whole life.
But the important thing for the youth and for anybody out there that's going to be or is sexually involved with somebody is that they have to understand that it's still a disease and it is treatable, but you don't want to screw up one time and get infected, because it will have a huge change in your life, because you will then go from having somewhat of a normal life to a life of doctors, medications.
Well, what I suggest to others is to use condoms and lubes, or discuss their sexual practices with somebody that they know that's very close to them, and sometimes it helps them think twice about what they're doing.
And it's very costly. My medications run about $38,000 a year.
I know that one way of preventing it is using a condom.
Once you test positive, you'll lose friends, you'll lose family, whether you are gay or straight.
It's certainly something that you're going to have to deal with, and it's going to make things that much more difficult for you.
But your life will change as far as family, friends, and that kind of stuff. And at a young age, I think that can be just as devastating as being told you're HIV positive.
Well, I actually have friends that are infected, and it really breaks my heart. It upsets me. Not that I'm upset at them, but it just really breaks my heart, because they're good people.
Don't be afraid to love. But I say this to everyone I who comes in for testing. Love responsibly.